All right, before you freak out about the title, it was clickbait. Absolutely not. I am not defending her. I just wanted you to click on this video, okay? I'm gonna talk about her, but I do not support her. I do not support animal abuse. It was just to get you to click, all right? Just watch before you call me fucking cunt down in the comments. All right, cool. Hi, my name is Rachel. Brooke Houts. That made me so fucking mad. Like, are you kidding me? Does she have somebody that edits her videos? Because people are saying that video was leaked and that she uploaded it by accident, but like, why would that footage be there in a file that she could drag and drop? Because when I edit videos, the things that I'm cutting out, it gets deleted. It's not saved anywhere on my fucking computer. So I would never be able to like go back and show you bloopers from previous videos. What you get here is what you get forever. So, does she edit her own videos or does she have an editor? Because if she does, maybe the editor was sick of seeing all of the dog abuse and so decided to put that little snippet together and upload it. But man, what a piece of shit she is, huh? I was looking up shit about her because I wanted to get a little background before I just went on her and was like, you fucking dog abusing cunt. So, that video was awful, and yeah, that is dog abuse, okay? If she's that comfortable to do that on camera, who knows what she does fucking off camera, and her apology was a bunch of bullshit. It was, I hate the YouTuber apologies these days, and just apologies from anybody. They just write what people want to hear, but also not in a really good way. Like, what she wrote was, she was like, oh, well, I was having a bad day, and that's not typical. I don't typically lose my temper like that, blah, 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 which means she does lose her temper, because it's not typical of her, but she does it. Or no, she said, I rarely lose my temper like that, but, so she loses her temper off camera, definitely. And, she's 20 years old. I think that's a little too young to own a dog. I'm gonna speak from my past experience owning pets, and you know, I have this little guy now, my little Ogie, Aiden, Ugelbert, the third, whatever you want to call him, and I love him so much. I have said in recent videos that I'm not gonna get another pet until I have like a house and a yard and time to take care of them and stuff, but this little guy came into my life. Just kind of happened because one of my residents, she got him and his sister because she was getting one for her daughter, but her daughter already has a dog, and whenever she gave him to her, her current dog attacked him, and so she couldn't keep him, so she brought him into the office one day and she was like, yeah, now I've got 2 dogs and I've got to figure out what to do. And like, I had both the dogs in my lap and I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. And I like fell in love with them. And he's a small dog. He's a Maltipoo. He's now 10 pounds. But he's a little tiny thing. And so I was like, you know what? I want this dog. And I double checked with my boyfriend, triple, quadruple checked with him actually to make sure like this is actually okay. I was like, it's, you know, a lot of responsibility and I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, going into this, because I know that you've wanted a dog, like, can we get this doggy? Is it okay? And he agreed, and it's been wonderful. I rationalized going back on what I said about me not getting a pet until I had a house and time, because I live where I work, so it's easy for me to come home during the day. Like on my lunch breaks, I come here and he gets out of his cage and he gets to run around, and then my boyfriend gets home like 2 hours later, so he's really not in the kennel that often. And the way that our days off work, he spends more time out of the kennel than he spends in the kennel. Also, he's a very small dog, so being in an apartment, he's not cooped up. Like, he has crazy zoomies in our living room, and it is big enough for him to like just run around. We're in a 2-bedroom apartment that it's 990 square feet, so he's got a lot of room to run around. He gets all the energy out. And I am emotionally mature enough and responsible now to be able to take care of a dog. I understand the responsibility and what comes with owning a dog. Like, I feel like people get dogs and pets in general thinking that it's just gonna be fun and, you know, they want to have this fun little pet, but they don't think about the responsibility and the time and effort that goes into taking care of a pet, because it's a living thing. One of the things that pissed me off so much about my ex-boyfriend, we were together and I had 2 cats, and he would constantly scare my cat Figaro, who already has like nervous energy and just is kind of afraid of everything. He's just a scaredy cat, you know? And so I asked him, when we moved in together, I asked him to stop scaring him. I was like, look, I don't want him to be afraid of his environment. This is his home. I don't want him to be scared of it. And he said, Rachel, I know that you love your cats, but they're just cats. They're just cats to me. And anybody who has had pets, you know that that's not true. Like, they have personalities, they have feelings, they're living alive things that are conscious, okay? They can't necessarily communicate with words, but they communicate in other ways, and you know that there's a bond there. And it's not just a cat, it's not just a dog, it's not just a bird, it's not just like an accessory, okay? This little guy is a part of my family, and I love him so fucking much, and I would never lay a finger on him or be aggressive towards him like what I saw in that video, and that video broke my fucking heart. I am now emotionally mature and responsible, but I also got a pet when I was too young. Right out of college, I had a boyfriend and we moved in together really quickly, and we got a dog, and her name was Stormy. Her name was Stormageddon, the Dark Lord of All. I loved her a lot, I really, really did. But I didn't take into account, you know, the money that it takes to have a pet, because like, it's not just dog food. You have to take them to the vet, get all their shots. I have to get him fixed in 2 months. You have to, you know, take care of them. You have monthly, like, flea stuff that you have to do on them, taking them to the groomers to make sure their nails are kept short and that their hair doesn't get all matted and that they're clean, because you need to get, you know, good hygiene. When I got my dog Stormy, like, I worked at a fucking wing place, Pluckers. I worked at fucking Pluckers, and I had the longest hours. Like, I was never home. She spent the majority of her life in a fucking kennel, and I would go off and fucking party and just leave her home in the fucking kennel. Like, I just cared about what I wanted to do. And in the back of my mind, I was like, she's in the kennel. But like, I was out at bars drinking and coming home like at the wee hours in the morning. I came home one time and, you know, she had been in there for so long because I didn't go home after work. I just went straight to the bar. She like shit all over her cage, and like, I had to clean it up, and I just felt so fucking bad for her. I was a bad dog owner, and I was never like aggressive towards her. You gotta understand, I have control issues. I am super aware of them, and I work on them every fucking day because I just like things to be a certain way. I don't like it when people are stupid. I don't like it when people don't understand what I'm trying to tell them, and I can real quickly just get frustrated, but I am aware of that, and I've been working on that for many, many years. And so I would never, ever, 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 ever fucking lay a hand on my little fucking buddy right here. Like, he is, oh my God, he brings me so much fucking joy. But he's a baby. He's a puppy. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He doesn't understand that I'm gonna get frustrated that he pooped on my floor, all right? I can't smack him for pooping on my floor. I just tell him no, pick it up, and the next time I see him do it, take him outside so that he learns and understands. Like, you've got to train with positive reinforcement. So I am not defending Brooke. I am trying to, I don't know, send a message. Don't get pets when you're not fucking ready. If you're not emotionally mature enough, like, she's 20 years old, turning 21 years old. She is a YouTube star, you know, she's got 330 something thousand subscribers. Like, she's an influencer, all right? And she's like an actress or whatever. I don't know, I looked at her channel briefly to like see if there's anything about her, and a lot of her stuff is dog heavy, but like before she was like talking about being an actress and like auditions and all that shit. So she's got a busy life. I'm sure she has the money to take care of, you know, all the bills that come with it, but she doesn't have the emotional maturity. We don't mature fully until about 25 years old. That's when the brain develops, as from what I've fucking read. And I definitely can, you know, understand that, because when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, I thought that I was all grown up, but as I've matured and, like, you know, things have happened and I've grown emotionally, I've realized that I fucking wasn't, man. I had control issues, I had jealousy issues, I was more concerned with being right than I was with, like, repairing a relationship or making sure that everything was fair and right. Fucking pets are a responsibility. They're a part of your family. They're not a fucking accessory for you to use for your YouTube to fucking get views and then just not give a shit about. Her apology was such bullshit. Like, in there she was like, when my 75-pound Doberman jumps at me with mouth open, I, a dog parent, have to teach him that that behavior is unacceptable. Bitch, by smacking him in the face, and he wasn't jumping up at you aggressively, you initiated playtime. You were playing a prank on him for a video, but guess what? That dog doesn't understand what a prank is, okay? He just thinks that you're trying to play with him. He doesn't understand what a camera is. He doesn't understand that you have a YouTube channel and that you're just trying to do this for fucking views. He just thinks you are playing with him. You, his mother, his fucking person who he's loyal to, even if you're a piece of shit to him, because that's how pure dogs are. That's how much we don't deserve dogs. Even if you're a piece of shit to a dog, if that's your dog and you're the one that feeds it and stuff, that dog's gonna be fucking loyal to you, and it's the saddest fucking thing in the world. He was playing with you. There was nothing aggressive about his stance or anything, but you smacked him. That is not how you teach dogs anything. That is like positive reinforcement, all right? When he jumps up, you can grab his paws and say, oh, thank you, but you put him down and you say, don't jump, don't jump. And if he jumps again, just gently, like, put him back down and say, no, don't jump. We don't do that. And eventually they'll fucking learn, okay? It's a process. Things aren't gonna happen over fucking night. For you to smack your dog like that, for you to force your dog to the ground and spit on him. In her apology, she said that she didn't spit on him. Bitch, what the fuck was... That is spitting. You spit on your dog. That is such... Oh my god. Blatant just disrespect. And you could tell how, like, frustrated she was with him. Like, the look in her fucking eyes. She was trying to turn on that, we love you, oh, whatever. And, like, have that little fucking personality. But then you can see her eyes just switch. And it's like, she just has this anger. Like, he's an inconvenience. He's a fucking puppy. He's a big puppy. He doesn't understand his body size. Anybody out there who is thinking about getting a pet, like, thoroughly do your research. I encourage you to look at Jenna Marbles and, you know, use her as a fucking role model. Jenna Marbles is the perfect fucking role model. I trust her whenever I am, like, looking for stuff to do with my dog, like the greenies, the farmer's dog, like owning a dog. I hate saying owning a dog. He's my fucking friend. He's my little buddy, all right? Having a dog, having a little buddy in your life is fucking amazing, but it's also expensive, and you need to be prepared to spend your time and money on him. Since I've gotten Aiden, every single day I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning so that I have time to drink my coffee and spend time with him and work with him and play with him and teach him, so that, you know, he is not just running around wily, and he actually gets attention before I have to go to work. And so I wake up hella fucking early so that I can do that. And I get him, and he gets up on my lap, and I have some little tear stain stuff because he gets eye boogers in his fucking fur right here gets all stained, and I do that. You have to brush their fucking teeth. You have to make sure that you're feeding them properly. Like, I want to feed my dog well. I understand not everybody has the money to get farmer's dog. Like, I am feeding him farmer's dog, and so I get food that'll last for 28 days, and it's $153 every time I get it, so that's $153 a month. You got vet bills. You got to make sure that, you know, if something unexpected happens, if your dog gets sick, like, animals aren't invincible. They can get sick, they get hurt, they have unexpected, you know, emergencies that happen, and you have to take them to the fucking vet, and you have to get them fixed and well. And it costs fucking money to do that, and you gotta work and spend time, and you can't lose your fucking temper. They don't understand. You're just gonna make them afraid. I get mad at my boyfriend sometimes because I feel like he plays with him too aggressively. And that's just me being like, I just don't want him to be afraid of anything for any reason. And it just hurts my heart whenever he yelps for random, like, he's such a drama queen. This little fucking boy. Come here, Ogie. Come here. Hi. This little boy right here is a drama queen, okay? He is a drama queen. Like, we'll be playing, and I'm throwing something, and he smacks his face against the wall, and he's perfectly fine. No harm, no foul. But he gets up on the bed before we've wiped his paws off after he's gone to the bathroom, and we're like, no, come here, and we go grab him. He does this fucking, it's like stressed out, like, it's the funniest fucking sound. I haven't been able to get it on camera, and he just gets stressed out. He just whines about that and cries about that, like the silliest fucking shit. You can't lose your temper on these sweet little fucking angels. They are the purest fucking form. I know I'm all over the place in this fucking video. I'm pissed off. I'm glad that she's being investigated. I hate that her fucking excuse for that blatant fucking abuse was, I've got things going on in my external life, you know, I wasn't having a particularly good day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter if you're having a bad day. You can't take it out on them. Just like you can't take it out on your spouse, you can't take it out on your friends, you can't take it out on random strangers. Behaving like that in any situation is not o-fucking-K. Actions speak way louder than fucking words, okay? You need to be the one to raise them right, to show them compassion, show them love, you know, don't put fear into them. Just, you want to make them feel comfortable and loved and safe. That's all it is. Like, you have to show animals love and respect and patience. If you're gonna have a pet, you need fucking patience, okay? It's like having a kid. Okay, all of the people out there who have children who are gonna come at me for comparing having a pet to having a kid, I know it's not the exact same fucking thing, okay? But you do have to care for it as long as they're fucking alive, okay? Which is about as long as you're gonna have your kid in your fucking house, all right? The only difference is the animals can't grow up and take care of themselves and leave your fucking house like a kid can, okay? I respect you as a parent. I know being a parent is not fucking easy. That is not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to say that having a fucking pet is a responsibility, much like having a kid. You have to sacrifice certain aspects of your fucking life. You can't just pick up and fucking leave your pet at home defenseless to fend for itself. Like, it's not gonna fucking happen, okay? You have to have patience to be able to work with them and teach them right from wrong and make sure that they don't do anything fucking crazy. You have to be financially responsible so that you can take them to the vet and get them proper food. You have to make sure to exercise them so that they don't get fat. If you overfeed them and they get fat, like, they're gonna develop health problems, right? It's not only important for you as a person to, like, take care of your body, but you have to make sure that you're monitoring your pet's health as well so that they're not getting fat and developing fucking dog diabetes and shit like that and being big butterballs and they have joint problems because they can't support the weight with their tiny ass fucking frame. Like, you need to take care of your pet. Me and Aiden have started running together, so I didn't think that a little dog was going to be able to like run like that for a really long time and like keep up, but he does, and he actually really enjoys it. So you got to keep them active. You got to show them that you love them. You got to teach them right from wrong. You got to pay for them. You got to fucking come correct, all right? And anybody that's going to sit up here and take Brooke's fucking apology and be like, oh yeah, and just excuse her, you know that that's not the only time. If she was that comfortable to do that on fucking camera, like that's just quick, like you know off camera, it's just as bad, if not fucking worse. She might love that dog. She's not emotionally mature or responsible to be able to fucking take care of a dog. And I do think that that dog should be taken away from her because it definitely deserves a better fucking life. If I ever get enough fucking money, if I like randomly win the fucking lottery or just happen to come into a lot of money, one of the things I want to do is fucking have a big ass place where I can take a bunch of fucking dogs. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get the dogs from all the kill shelters so that they can't fuck. I'm just gonna open up a no-kill fucking shelter, alright? And I'm gonna run it out of the goodness of my fucking heart and make sure that they are taken care of right and give them a fucking haven to live in, because it breaks my fucking heart. I cannot imagine laying a hand on my fucking dog the way that that bitch fucking handled her dog. All that dog wants to do is play. All he wants to do is fucking love you. You put him in fucking play mode. And then you got mad at him when he wanted to play. If you're gonna take anything away from this video, don't give this bitch a pass. People can grow and change and learn, but she has to demonstrate that. And I think that the dog should be taken away from her. And I don't think she should be able to get another fucking dog until she can prove she's responsible. You know, people who are adopting children have to go through so many fucking steps to ensure that their home is, you know, properly prepared for having a kid, and families are like vetted and stuff. And I think that the same kind of process should happen whenever you're getting a dog or any pet for that fucking matter. Like, you have to make sure that the person who's getting the pet is knowledgeable. Like, they're a fucking responsibility and they fucking matter, okay? Treat your pets right, treat people right. Just don't be a fucking dick to any living thing. Don't give this bitch a pass. That dog needs to be taken away from her. She needs to have some sort of charges, but she needs to show that she can grow before she can get another fucking pet. Like, people need a more thorough process to own guns and to have fucking pets, alright? That's a sincere fuck you to Brooke Houts, and somebody take her fucking dog away from her place. Fucking subscribe if you want to. I'm mad. Okay, bye. Oh, ow, my body. Are you my guy? You're my guy. Good boy. He's such a good boy.